Hey beer tubers, Ryan here, back with another episode of San Diego Beer Vlog. Thanks for joining me outside on this nice, warm but somewhat breezy day, so hopefully won't get too much noise on the microphone or my camera. But we're going to be looking at Firestone Walker's latest release, and this is Wookey Jack, their unfiltered, what they're calling their Black Rye IPA. So I was looking up on their website the specs on it, and it's 8.5%, I believe. Let me make sure you get that right. 8.3 on this bottle. They bittered it with Magnum hops and finished it aroma and flavor additions of Citra and Amarillo. So I'm thinking kind of like a black IPA version of Kern River's Citra IPA, which uses both those hop varieties as well. But Magnum should just be this big, bitter, clean, bittering hop. Color-wise, it's pretty dark, not completely opaque. I can see some brown notes around the bottom of the glass. You have about a finger of, it's pretty light tan kind of head on there. They do list all the malts on the website, and it was like debittered black malt, midnight wheat, which is like a midnight chocolate wheat, I think is the name of that. And then they're using like some other crystal malt and all that stuff. So sounds like an interesting beer that they developed. Let's get the nose on it. Oh wow, yeah. It reminds me a lot of Citra. So first thing you get, big citrus notes obviously with those two hops. The sweet orange, tropical fruit notes. You know, that peach. But then you have a lot of that sort of more resiny dank character that comes along with Citra as well. I do get a slight bit of alcohol, and you do start to pick up some caramel notes. You definitely get a little bit of that darker, that black malt kind of shows through. It's got a sort of that kind of burnt, kind of roasty character to it. But let's dig in. I can't wait. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good. Not crazy bitter, pretty balanced. I mean, it's well integrated, the two sort of styles, if you will, a darker beer, you know, mixed into a big hoppy IPA. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was forgetting about. They're using like two types of rye. Of course, it's Black Rye IPA. So you get a lot of that, a little spiciness as well in the flavor. Up front, drinks pretty much like an IPA. Bitterness tends to be a little more grapefruit, some orange, some more of that resiny kind of dank character. Then it transitions just so seamlessly into being the dark portion of that beer, and you're hit with a lot of chocolate and rye spiciness on the malt character. So once the hops fade, it transitions back into the malt. Then at the very end, I think I get a little more of those kind of flavor hops coming through. The sweeter orange tends to come through. That kind of peach character is in there as well. That kind of comes through at the end, and it's got a good bit of like a lingering spiciness. Maybe touch a little bit of alcohol in there to kind of move things along too. Oh wow, this is a fantastic beer. It's one of the best black IPAs I've had. For me, it doesn't quite get to that level of Stone's 15th anniversary Escondidian. That just knocked my socks off. This is, maybe because of that beer isn't quite like wowing me like an A+ beer is, but this is really good stuff. I'm right on the border between A and A+ with it. It's really well done beer. I'm gonna go with A just because it doesn't quite get to that level of Stone's, but wow, another fantastic beer from Firestone Walker. They really don't make a bad beer, and that's why they're one of my favorite breweries. So go out and get this while it's fresh, just released here in early May. So until next time, please comment, subscribe. Cheers.